Good day, Ruskin enjoyers. I hope you're doing alright, 'cause it's time to showcase a brand new batch of Twitch drops. Yes, throughout all of May 2025, you'll be able to get 7 brand new skins for absolutely free. We'll be showcasing each individual one, giving it a good look, whether at night time, in certain light, you get the idea. So, if you want to understand how to acquire these skins, let's just quickly explain all of that right now. Alright, just hop on a browser, type in Twitch, Facepunch, and there you go, top link. Twitch.facepunch.com. You know what? See this? I'll just link it in the description at the very top. You could just click it and instantly there. So Local Legends Twitch drops. Just to remind you once again, these will be given away for absolutely free between the 1st of May to the 1st of June. You have an entire month to be able to get all of them. All 7 skins that you see right here. Now the theme is all the server providers are getting a skin. So we have RustSpain, Rusty Moose. We also have Rustified, Playrust, Rusticated, Rustoria, and Rustopia. So you're now going to sit there and ask, okay, who do I specifically have to watch to get all of these skins? No one. You just have to watch anyone streaming Rust on Twitch, and it's as simple as that. Just remember, make sure you have your Steam account connected to a Twitch account, and you'll get all the skins for absolutely free. All right? So if you, like, you know, in the past, when we're on this website, you'll click this and it'll show you who to watch. Well, I mean, it's just going to show you everyone streaming Rust. It's as simple as that. Everyone you see here will have the drop when, you know, the actual release is. So you get the idea. Cool. But you know what? I'll just sit here and say, you could watch me if you want. And yeah, even I'll drop the Twitch drop. So, okay, it's up to you. My link's in the description if you want to go see that for yourself. So, okay. There's all the skins right there in front of us. How much time do we have to put in to be able to get all the skins? Well, that's the funny thing. Some of you might assume you have to do 2 hours, then 4 hours, then 6 hours. No. Just 14 hours, you get all the skins, all right? 14 hours, only 14 hours. We've got a whole month to do it, so don't complain. So yeah, all of this just happens to coincide with the release of the Jungle update, so I'm guessing Facepunch has been, you know, doing a bit of a push for that, getting people nice and hyped up and watching Rust, playing Rust, breathing Rust. You get the idea. So anyway, shall we now go ahead, look at all these skins in game and give them a good look. Alright, time to showcase the skins. Now, if there's a certain skin that's caught your eye that you're just really eager to take a look at right now, just look at the description, you'll see all the links are chaptered. So, let's get started. What we have here in front of us is the collection link, which will also be linked in the description at the very top. This is set up by TGG, so Ramed say thank you to him. And all the skins will be provided with the workshop links. So, let's just scroll up to here, take a look at the first skin, that being the RustSpain Sleeping Bag. Alright then, so shall we go ahead and take a look at this sleeping bag? Now, first impression, pretty interesting warm colour design, the yellows, the oranges, the red all around. The impression is it looks like it glows very nicely, doesn't it? Well, first of all, get a good look at the reflection from the sunlight, although would you have this outside? Well, here's the thing. Some of you really do think this glows in the dark, don't you? Well, no, it doesn't. We do have the lights and stage right next to it just to kind of show off the reflection at night time. Stands out quite nicely. But of course we need to see this in total darkness, so if you may, yep, give that a look. It doesn't glow. So has that kind of, you know, affected your opinion? Feel free to comment below. I still think it's a very nice looking sleeping bag. Perfectly fine to put outside now, of course. But yeah, what are your thoughts? Feel free to comment below. And now, let's go ahead and take a look at the next skin. Where is it? Don't worry, it just looks like that for the workshop page. I assure you, I will be showcasing to you the Rustopia Large Box next. See, there it is. That's a very nice looking large box. Yes, indeed. Give that a good look. Alright. Nice little pan around. Looks like it glows in the dark, which I'm sure a lot of people are going to appreciate. Alright then. Let's rise up a bit and give this a good look at night time. And yes, it does look like it glows ever so nice, but first of all, does it reflect light nicely? Seems like it does a decent enough job, but of course, let's give this a proper look in total darkness. Right, all sides, yes indeed, I know a lot of people are going to appreciate that in their base at night time. Right then, so what are your thoughts on the Rustopia Large Box? I think they've got a very nice looking skin right there. So, with that, shall we now go ahead and take a look at the next skin? Next up we have another large box, this one being the Rustified Large Box. Now, if you can remember from the previous year when we had Charitable Rust, we had a very cool looking garage door. This essentially is like a little sequel to it, so shall we go ahead and give it a good looking game? Alright, so quite bright red. Yeah, definitely remembering this style from the garage door. Give it a good look around. Very nice looking skin. And don't forget, it's being given away for absolutely free. Alright then, so let's go, give it a good look at night time. There you go. Does it reflect quite nicely? Seems to do a decent enough job. But of course, what do we want to see most? How does it look in total darkness? And of course, it happens to glow in the dark on all sides. Is it brighter than the one we just saw a minute ago? Or do you prefer the colour red? Right then. So, with that, a very nice, interesting looking design. But shall we now go ahead and take a look at the next skin? So I brought up just a bit ago that the large box we just saw from Rustified is technically a sequel to the garage door we got last year. Well, when it comes to Rustoria Twitch drops, we've got quite a collection of them. So if we go to sum.app, look in the item database, and there you go. Look at all of that. So many skins over the past few years. But here's the other awkward thing. We already have a Rustoria Sheep in the Door Twitch drop. So I'm not sure what's going on. But at least, it's made by the same skin creator. You got the same type of design, but in this instance, it's like the cool, fragmented style, like all over the door instead of just half of it. But yeah, when you try and get the skin loaded in game, is there going to be some conflicts? Don't fully know, but we now have two of the same Twitch drops. Sort of. Bit strange, but you know what? Let's just go ahead and give this a good look in game. Sorry if that got a little bit confusing, but yeah. Observe. Ooh, look at that reflection. That's a nice looking sheep in the door. And of course in a second we'll showcase it at night time. But yeah, what are your thoughts? Especially when we turn around and see that we have this one over here as well. So go on then, might as well showcase this as well. Even though it came out a good few years ago, this is what it's competing with. Which child do you love more? Right then, so shall we give this a good look at night time? So yes, with some light right next to it, you do tend to notice it a fair bit. It's fine. And of course over to here as well, with this one, the older one, it's got it persistently shows like a purple reflection, and I'm not sure why. Oh well. So back over to here, let's go give this a good look in total darkness. And yes, observe, it's got a very nice, vibrant, cool sort of glow in the dark to it. I think a lot of people will be appreciating that. So feel free to comment below if you like this. Or do you prefer the original one? So I've got nothing against it except the weird lights over here. How could you have a door handle there? Why? But yeah, so I guess they probably weren't very happy about that. And they thought, you know what, one day we'll go back to it and we'll just make it look cool all over. So yeah, you can tell which one I prefer. But at the end of the day, it's all free, so what are you going to do? Complain? Yeah, shut up. Right then, so you can tell me in the comments below which one you preferred, but yeah, it doesn't matter. It's all for free. So shall now go ahead and take a look at the next skin. And next up, we got Aurora Borealis. At this time of year, shut up. Anyway, so yes, we have Rusty Moose's garage door, a very nice, vibrant, colourful looking design. But to truly appreciate it, we need to go in game and give it a good look. Get a good look at that. A very nice, fairly interesting look at design. It's definitely fairly different compared to what we've seen in the past. Yeah, it's quite artistic, I guess you could say. Alright then, so of course, let's just take a quick look at this at night time. We've got the lights right next to it. Does it reflect much? Doesn't appear to, no. No, it does not. Very well then, let's go to total darkness. And yes, observe Aurora Borealis. A very cool looking design right there. Fairly bright, and it's for absolutely free. So, what are your thoughts? Feel free to comment below. And for those curious, does it happen to glow in the dark when it's rolled up? As you can clearly see, yes indeed it does. So that's another thing I'm sure a lot of people are going to like a lot. Right then, shall we go ahead and take a look at the next skin? And what do we have right here? Another garage door Twitch drop. This also happens to glow in the dark, but it also happens to have an extra interesting little detail. Now, you know how I brought up that Rustified garage door earlier? Well, now that we're in game, you can see it for yourself. This happens to have a very similar style to that Rustified garage door from last year. It happens to have two windows of transparency. And I know a lot of people are going to greatly appreciate that. Now, in terms of how well does it compare to the other garage door, we'll showcase that in a bit. But as you can see, a very nice, rustic looking design from Rusticated. But of course, let's go ahead and give this a good look at night time. As you can see, the light's right next to it. It happens to lighten up a bit, but it's not that reflective. But anyway, what we're mainly here to look at is what it looks like at night time in total darkness. And give that a good look. I love the candlelit glow-in-the-dark design there. Very clever, very lovely looking approach. But now I need to get a little bit up close and actually get a good look at the design of the windows. Now, first things first, let's roll this up. And does it happen to glow in the dark when it's rolled up? Yes, it does. Not super in your face, not super bright. But yeah, you can see that that does happen to glow in the dark at night time. So with that, here we are. And let's just kind of get the point across. I hate Bob. I really do. And I can actually vaguely see him there. I can get a good look at that. But I did mention how, you know, we should probably compare to the Rustified garage door. That transparency right there is just a little bit lower. This one over here, just a bit higher. Both of them have some very nice windows to be able to see through. But at the end of the day, if you've got both of them, I'm sure you're happy, aren't you? And of course, now that I've spotted him, when he's not looking properly, oh, hello, Bob, how you doing? Now remember, you don't have to happen to have these skins on your base, like on the outside of your base the whole time. Just use a spray can, right? So you can have a quick little peek, then quickly change it to something else. And when the coast is clear, then you can quickly run out. Or then you can go spray people. It's up to you. So, hey, they might not be exactly the same, but they're both very, very useful. And if you get both of them for absolutely free, I'm sure you're very, very happy. Now, just to quickly remind you, no, you cannot shoot through this. It's still technically a full mesh there. It's only transparency. So just wanted to clarify that. But at the end of the day, for absolutely free, are you going to complain? And for last, from Reddit, we have the Playrust Armored Double Door. Now, when you take into consideration we just don't get many armored double doors and rust doors anymore, I think you'll probably enjoy that. So, shall we go give this a good looking game? I've just noticed it's got upvotes and downvotes. Very well then, it makes sense. So yes, this is the Playrust Armored Double Door. Get a good look at that. Looking very nice. Quite colourful on the front there. And then we go behind. It's white on the text. Blue upvotes, it seems. Shouldn't it be green? Anyway, so shut up. Let's go give this a good look at night time. Is it fairly reflective? Well, with the lights right next to it, not so much. The hatches do a decent job. And just to point out, no transparency there. So, okay. Let's go ahead and look at this in total darkness. So that, and as you can see, it stands out quite brightly. So what are your opinions? Do you like the design? Are you a fan? Feel free to comment below. So, time to wrap it up. If you want to be informed of more Twitch drops being released in the future, keep an eye on the Playrust Twitter and, of course, the community managers. This is how we initially basically found out. So I'll link both of their Twitters in the description so you can stay up to date. And don't forget, with the collection list as well, if you're to go see all of these skins in your own time, whether it's on just the workshop or if you can bring them in your own servers and whatnot, of course, I'll link that as well. So overall, I hope you enjoyed the whole month. And, well, let's see if we're going to get June, July, August, all Twitch drops perhaps later this year. I know last year, from May to December, we got Twitch drops every single month, didn't we? There's no confirmation as of yet if that's going to happen in 2025. But of course, if you keep an eye on these Twitters, you'll be fully well aware. So with that, thank you very much for watching my video. I hope I was nice, concise, and I showcased the skins ever so nicely to all of you. And yeah, hope you look forward to it. And I hope you enjoy the jungle update as well.